Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a two-day state visit to the Maldives, aimed at strengthening bilateral ties between the two nations. Now, this visit marks a crucial reset in relations, which were briefly strained following Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu's India Out campaign during the 2023 elections. The Prime Minister received a grand welcome by Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu and key members of his cabinet, including the Foreign, Defence, Finance and Homeland Security Ministers. Now, upon his arrival, PM Modi was also greeted by vibrant cultural performances showcasing the rich heritage of Maldives. Enthusiastic members of Indian diaspora gave Prime Minister Modi a rousing welcome, waving Indian flags, banners and chanting patriotic slogans. Showcasing Maldives-India friendship, young dancers performed Indian classical dances. PM Modi is the first foreign leader to be hosted by President Mohamed Muizzu and will attend the 60th Independence Day celebrations as the guest of honor. Talks are expected on strengthening economic and maritime security cooperation between the two nations. Well, PM Modi's visit comes just over a year after President Muizzu attended PM Modi's oath-taking ceremony in June last year. Now, let's take a look at what led to the thawing of relations. In January 2024, the Maldivian government asked India to withdraw its troops from the country. In April 2024, Muizzu's party won the parliamentary election in a landslide mandate. And by May 10, 2024, India had withdrawn its troops. India did not take the change in Muizzu's stance lightly, with the Indian tourists boycotting Maldives as a holiday destination, forcing the Maldivian president to go into course correction mode. Nudged by a crash-strapped and economically weakened country, Muizzu then signaled willingness to engage in dialogue with India again. And so, in June 2024, Muizzu attended PM Modi's oath-taking ceremony. Now, Prime Minister Modi's mark a significant step in the same direction, but also highlights Maldives' dependency on India as it continues to grapple with steep economic challenges and a budget deficit. And for more on this, our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibal, joins us. Siddhant, talk to us about how significant is this visit by Prime Minister Modi to Maldives, especially given the current political climate?
Well, undoubtedly, very significant visit. The last time the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Maldives was way back in 2019. In fact, Maldives and Sri Lanka were his first foreign destinations after taking charge that year. Now, this visit will see the Prime Minister being the guest of honor at the Independence Day celebration, which is quite a significant development. This is the 60th anniversary of independence of Maldives and also the 60th anniversary of India-Maldives diplomatic relationship. In fact, in a short while from now, you will hear both the leaders speaking after the meeting, and the focus will be on everything, whether it's infrastructure projects, whether it's connectivity, whether it's capacity building, or whether it is inaugurating defense infrastructure projects inaugurated and of course led by India. In fact, they will be inaugurated today, and the defense infrastructure project is being assisted by India. This is something very pivotal as well. Remember, last year we saw the diplomatic relationship going downhill. We saw a lot of comments as well by the now suspended members of the Muizzu government. We also saw how in the 2023 election, in fact, in the run-up to the 2023 presidential election, a lot of anti-India activity as well, but a complete turnaround now. Now the focus remains on as to how India is an important partner. In fact, ahead of Prime Minister's visit, a number of Maldivian politicians spoke to WION, including the president of the Maldivian Democratic Party, which is the key opposition party here in India, and said that India remains an important partner, an important development partner, and the fact that the development partner was used as a punching bag in the past is something that should not have happened, and lessons have been learned as well. So all in all, as I said, that it is a diplomatic turnaround, and this visit will see a firming up of diplomatic relationship between India and Maldives.
Absolutely, Siddhant. You rightly pointed out it is a significant visit. And now, while we're on this topic, let's also discuss what can we expect to come out of this visit a little more in detail.
Well, in just about 2 hours from now, we will see the announcements, the key infrastructure projects which will be inaugurated. One is the Hanimadu Airport, another is the defense infrastructure project. Several MOUs are expected to be announced. Also, there could be an announcement on India's financial assistance to Maldives as well. Now, we know that other than these announcements, the fact that the Prime Minister will be the guest of honor tomorrow at the Independence Day celebration shows the view here in Maldives. In fact, the Maldivian President Muizzu himself was present along with members of the cabinet at the airport to receive the Indian Prime Minister. That shows how there has been a significant turnaround and outreach by the Muizzu government. In fact, President Muizzu was in India twice last year. First, of course, he was in India to attend the Independence Day, to attend the oath-taking ceremony of the Indian Prime Minister, and then, of course, now inviting the Prime Minister for Independence Day celebration. Then, on a bilateral visit as well, President Muizzu had travelled to India, where he visited Delhi for talks, and he also visited Mumbai as well to have conversation with financial leaders, but also invite the Bollywood actors here. Remember that Bollywood stars were key to the Maldivian economy in terms of being brand ambassadors in many ways for the tourism here in this country, and Indian tourists are seen as an important part of Maldives' economy.
Right. Thank you so much, Siddhant, for getting us and our viewers up to speed about the latest developments.